Let's start with a small prayer. Gently close your eyes. Keep your back neck erect. Focus on all the areas of the body, grounded to earth. If you're in a chair, and feel how grounded you are. Slowly and gently shift the focus from those areas to the areas of your body which are in the air. Observe and scan through completely. Switch your awareness slowly to the breath and observe this finite amount of breath going in, coming out. Feel everything, the temperature of air, the volume going in and coming out. Be a natural observer. Now slowly start breathing deep to chant Omkara, the most auspicious, all-pervading syllable, thrice with me. Inhale. Om. 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 Listen to the Dhyana shloka. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitam Pratavarshini Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayini Ambat Vamanusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshini. Simple palming. Rub your both palms, generate heat. Apply it onto right cheeks, front and back of your neck. And with a few blinks, you shall open your eyes. We have been looking into the facts of Bhagavad Gita all these weeks. Just to have a quick glimpse of what we have been doing in a statement or two. We got this new information. It has to process a bit into knowledge, into wisdom. But yes, we have got this information of whatever perception that we acquire through senses, mind, and intellect are supposedly appearing, supposedly true, but in fact untrue. Why so? The things that we see, the things that we listen to, the things that we taste, the things that we feel appears and disappears, come and go. All that comes and goes cannot be true. Will you accept a boyfriend who comes and goes? Will you accept anything which is impermanent? You want everything durable. Insurance, a longer period of time. A smartphone, which is durable. Yeah. So basically, the fact is, truth is that which remains forever. And in the past few shlokas, we understood that what we see, listen, think, feel are untrue. Now, in that continuation, we are going for 2.16. An excellent shloka. It is like Veda Mahavakya. We have these 4 Vedic great statements. Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, Ayam Atma Brahma. No? Like that, it is so important. And if you could understand, if you could comprehend, and if you could stay with it, this itself will bring self-realization. This itself will bring in clarity in recognition. So 2.16, along with me. Nasato vidyate bhavaha. Nasato vidyate bhavaha. Na bhavo vidyate sataha. Na bhavo vidyate sataha. Ubhayorapi drishtuntaha. Ubhayorapi drishtuntaha. Tvanayostattvadarshibihi. Tvanayostattvadarshibihi. Again, as important other shlokas are, this is incredibly important. So we'll go clause by clause. Every clause needs perfect understanding. Nasat, forgive me if I am leading to any confusion. You have to be with me with full attention for complete understanding of this fact. Okay. Nasato vidyate bhavaha. That which is unreal has no existence. Na bhavo vidyate sataha. And the real never ceases to exist. Ubhayorapi drishtontaha tvanayos tattvadarshibihi. The both statements of truth, these declarations, are being given by the seers, the sages of pristine wisdom. Okay. Now we take these 2 statements. That which is unreal has no existence. That is real never ceases to exist. Okay. We'll take that clause by clause. I'm not talking about chemistry or molecular physics here, but it is complete Vedantic philosophy, Advaita philosophy. Before understanding these 2 statements, ask to yourself, what is existence? Okay. Let's find out, let's just give in more information about what is existence. Okay. So this exists You exist, I exist, the phone exists, the book exists, the table exists. So existence can be classified into three. One, physical existence. Two, there are certain things that you imagine also. So, mental existence. And there is this third existence called existence by experience. Yeah. You experience that this thing exists. Correct? Now let's look at physical existence part. What you see as this book physically existing can demolish also. What you see others as bodies can stop to exist at one point of time also. Today he was there, the next day, I just talked to him 3 days ago. I don't know what happened. He left this universe. You know, they say all these statements. So there is something called physical existence where we see it starts to disappear also. Before understanding the other three levels, we should understand what is existence. Gaudapadacharya, the guru of the guru of Adi Shankara, who wrote Mandukya Karika, the commentary of Mandukya Upanishad, gives a definition for existence. They're not just philosophers, they are thinkers, profound thinkers. So he gives a definition. Adau ante cha yan nasti vartamane picha tattata. That which has no existence in the beginning, that which has no existence even after its end, just seemingly appears for present moment, cannot be called as existing. I repeat again. There is a small plastic box. Okay. Was the plastic box existing when it was plastic? No. It needed material plastic. It needed an upadana karana, a person, tactful, skillful person to make that box. Yes. And now to the second statement. Will plastic box destroy? Yes. In umpteen number of years later, it also disintegrates, dissolves. Yes. That which has no existence in the beginning, that which has no existence even after the end, only in small period of time which appears to exist, how can you call it as physically existing? Are you all with me? Similarly, we will place ourselves in that plastic box, in place of that plastic box. Was I there in the beginning? I, meaning Lalita, before 1982? No, not even the day before when I was on the birth, no? Or perhaps 9 months before, even before the womb state. Was I existing when my mother married? No. What will happen, the death date? Obviously, nobody knows the date. But what will happen? Will I be existing as in the body form after my death? No. I seemingly appear to exist only in a small, short period of time. That's that medieval time, right? Hence, the body, name, form, physically existence is not existing at all. That which is not existing, na asat, is non-truth. For all those Indian Hindi speakers there, Sat or Satya means not verbal, maukik such. Yeah. Satya. Existence alone can be truth. That which exists, come what may, on all conditions, is the truth. Now, what is false? That which comes and goes, that undergoes changes, that may vary, that shows different forms, that can be transformed, are asat, non-existing, and hence false. Why false? I can see them. I can see my parents. I can see my body. How is that you claim them to be false? I don't claim them to be false. I claim them to be false in terms of empirical reality. They don't stay long. They seem to appear. For example, it is the same effulgent sun. It is the same effulgent sun that makes us see things around, right? It's the source of light. It is the same sun up there that also makes us see the mirage downside roads. Mirage is illusional. You know it. Yeah. In the similar manner. Okay, one more example. One more example. Imagine me wearing, there is this song, Bollywood song, where the hero and the heroine wears a pot made of hole, two holes. So imagine me wearing that pot made of two holes. And when you ask me, where is Akasha? Where is space? I'll point out space from that hole. Is it true? Ghatakasha. Space is also inside the pot. Space is also outside the pot. But one who wears that, how does he see space? Only through that hole. Yeah. Hence, there is this delusion happening because of our senses and the mind. Physical existence is also unreal, hence. Because all the facts that we derive it from our sense organs. Or sometimes you feel it through your mind. Or sometimes you imagine as objects. Okay, I'm talking about rasagula, an Indian sweet. It is white, it is soft, it is juicy, it is sugar coated in the syrup. You have never tasted it, but now you know. see what I'm doing? An extra information which is again really not present. You can feel it. So mental existence is also unreal. Okay. What about the third? Experience existence. Imagine yourself in a dark room. Very, very dark, pitch dark. No light. Nothing. You can't see nothing there. At that point of time, you will be searching for your smartphone first. Where is it? Will you be searching yourself? Hello? Why not? How not? You can't see yourself. You can't smell yourself. You're not definitely tasting yourself. You're not feeling anything. You're not imagining. This is a tertial existence, definitely not physical, definitely not mental. You experience that I am. I is. Okay. What is the medium where you know I am? Like, you know sun is because of your eyes. You know it is hot because of your skin. You know rasgulla is sweet because of the tongue. You know she hurted you because of your mind. How do you know I am? What is the medium? Could you see the difference? Could you relate to what I'm taking you to? It is direct. All the information that you get, that you see, that you listen, that you think, that you love, that you feel, everything becomes indirect. Only I am the spiritual existence, that existence that you experience is direct, is completely direct, without any module, without any method, without any means. I mean, now coming back to the clause, okay? The first clause says, Na asataha vidyate bhavaha. The unreal has no existence. All those materials which we understand through mediums, through means, eventually stop to exist. Very, very sorry to say. Our parents were there, they stopped to exist. Our love was there, is there, you never know will be there or not. Hmm? What else? Your imagination or the goal to be achieved was there, is there, you never know. Even if you have accomplished, will be there. Even if you have unaccomplished, it will be there. You never know. An unseen object, an unperceived object still remains. Coming to the second clause, na abhavaha vidyate sataha. What is that which really exists? Now you know. Existence that you experience alone exists. How is this possible? What happens after death? What happens after death? Do I exist? That is the marvelous rendition of Vedanta, of Gita, of Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Marvelous rendition that you remain, I remain even after death, even after physical death. This state of I am exists for certain. My God, this is scary. I am remains even if I am not there. You mean soul transfers from one body to another, hence I feel I am? No, I'm not talking about astral travel or mental travel. Again, now you know astral, mental, everything is unreal because it involves means. There is no means here. You exist. which means, which pulls us down to that mathematical hence proof statement, I am imperishable. I cannot be destroyed by death. I cannot change by old age, death, disease. I am there. I was there. I will be there. I mean, I in the quotes. There was this saint that I closely follow, Nachur Sri Venkatramana. He is again ardent follower of Ramana Maharishi, again my guru. When he was small, at the age of 3, he saw someone dying in his house. At the age of 5, again, there was death. At the age of 7, there was again death. So this particular child couldn't understand what's happening. It's obvious. A child cannot understand. Suddenly there was people and then now they are cremating. There are rituals. There are 13-day rituals, Vedic rituals, mantras. The child didn't understand. The child was asking. So the usual statement every Indian child gets, oh, these are all our ancestors. They don't go anywhere. They go to the Pitru Loka. There is a layer where they live and they become the stars. Yeah, it's there in the West also. Yeah. They become the stars and watch you. Yeah. You people don't get that? You people do that? Dead people become stars and watch you and then bless you. So I don't know. But Indians believe, huh? Indians as children believe this. This poor child understood, yes, okay, they are there somewhere, very, very safe in the layer of light. And he was playing. And again, there was death in the family. So he somehow was playing with a ball and overheard 2 elderly women talking about death. One asked the other, what happens after death? Of course, they are elderly, they are worried about. The second one gave a small statement, but very, very strong. Strong enough to put that boy into the state of samadhi, into the state of realization. The second one told, what happens after death? We cease to exist. There's nothing there. The boy just overheard the statement and vacuum, shunya, started to overpower this boy. I think he felt unconscious, but things that don't remain forever, that statement was so strong that he started delving deep into that state of non-existence. Slowly, when non-existence was covering everywhere, like Ramana Bhagavan, same thing happened with Ramana Bhagavan. At the age of 16, he thought, what if I die? And he literally made his ankles die. That was real Shavasana. Calves die, knees die, thighs were dying in the sense completely lifeless. He took that for so serious. He made his body die. And then from inside there was light. It is only the body that dies. Similarly, this boy who was into that vacuum state of non-existence, from within there was light, there was an inner voice telling him that I am, I exist. This didn't reveal to him as an as a mental message. This was direct, just as experience, as we experience I am. It was direct. Same happened with Ramana Bhagavan. He made his body die and then comes up with the message that start inquiring who are you. The point where your ego starts to occur, spring out, go to that basal point, go to that root. And then you will understand every other entity, ego, mind, body, organs, senses, organs of action, everything are fail. Fail. Everything is frail and hence failure. Everything is fragile. Only that source of I is real and exists. The purpose of yoga, I have to quote Patanjali Bhagavan here, Patanjali Maharishi. He gives this definition, yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. Yoga is cessation of inhibitions of mind. Yoga is stoppage of all modifications of mind. Spiritual experience, no. Again, modification of mind. Feeling, love, pain, pleasure, modification. Ceased state, stoppage, completely stop. Okay, is this shunya? Is this complete vacuum? No. The third sutra of the order says, Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. It's like a mantra. Perhaps by chanting itself, you go to that state. Tada, then. When? When you stop all your impurities, all your inhibitions of the mind. Then, drashtuhu, the person who is seeing. Who is seeing? I am seeing. My eyes are seeing. No. The eyes see, but the brain perceive. Okay. And the seer is the brain? No. If brain is the seer, then why is a coma patient not seeing? He is not brain dead. There is something inside the inner light, I, the I consciousness, which makes us see. He is the real seer. When all the mind modification sets down, drashtuhu, the real seer, swarupe, inside its own real form, avasthanam, gets established. When the person starts to see outside, there is a medium. When the mental medium is all nullified down, ego is all zeroed down, all the mental impurities are scaled down, there is no medium, there is no means, he eventually gets back established in the Swarupa, in the real form. What is this real form? I consciousness. I remember this biblical statement that I overheard from someone. I don't know whether it is a conversation between God and Joseph. No, not Joseph. I don't remember. But the messenger asks God who he is. And God replies, I am that I am. Now, in your own words of logic, I'll make you understand. Never, no, I'll rephrase again. I'm sorry. When you know I am that I am, which always exists, you are God yourself. How to do that? Surrender of ego is the first thing. What is surrendering ego? We know all these statements, it is so easy to speak. But what is the core meaning of surrendering ego? Ubhayorapi drishtontaha tvanayostattvadarshibhihi 2.16. When a person knows the difference between real and unreal, he becomes the Tattvadarshi. Who is Tattvadarshi? One who can see the real essence. Tattva means real essence. Darshi means who could perceive. So what is real and what is unreal? The body is unreal. The mind is unreal. The emotions that we feel come and go, hence unreal. The role that we play, unreal. I'm still seeing myself inside the pot and looking at through the hole. I understand myself that I am Neha, I am Mirala, I am Lalita. When you comprehend at that very moment, self-recognition happens. At that very moment. There is this beautiful mantra in Rig Veda, Nasadiya Suktam, which talks about the origin of the universe, creation. And there is another shloka which is near to that mantra in Shrimad Bhagavatam. I would try to read the inscriptions of the shloka, of the translations of shloka in English. The Sukta says, Na sadasit no sadasit tadani im. And it goes. The same close by shloka says this. I alone was here in the beginning. Neither the manifest nor the unmanifest. After all manifestation too. What is manifesting? Bringing names and forms is manifestation. Okay. There is akasha, there is tree, there is space, there is tree, there is flower. This is manifestation. After manifestation too, I alone exist. After dissolution, what is remaining is I. Whatever is seen or felt, please pay attention. Whatever is seen or felt without any essence, they are unreal. They have no existence in the Atman. Know them to be an illusion. Illusion, just as the sun created the source of light for you to see, also created the illusion as a mirage. They have no existence in the Atman. Know them to be an illusion projected by the Atman, just as sunlight creates illusion of water in mirage. Or, this is interesting, or darkness creating illusory experience of snake over rope. When you are in complete dark, huh? Rajju Sarpavat, it's a very famous analogy, Vedantic analogy. When you are in darkness, you see something and then you're frightened to death. You're scared that it is snake. You feel that it is moving, it is taking its serpent head up. Oh my God, it is black Indian cobra. All those projections have happened. And once when somebody switches on the light, or when the sun's ray goes into the room, to the dark room, then you realize it is not serpent, it is not a snake, it is a rope. So either by creating more information in the mind, we are delusional, or by our own ignorance, by our own darkness, we are delusional. Okay. What to do about this delusion? This we call as Maya. The unreal seems to be real. This is not our mistake. This is being infused by Bhagavan, the Almighty Himself. That's the test. Yeah. I used to tell you, Shrotavyaha, Mantavyaha, Nididhyasitavyaha. You need to listen to, you need to cogitate, you need to do Nididhyasana, you need to put things into practice. What is putting things into practice? Trying to discern every moment when your sister hurts you. Okay, this hurt feeling comes and goes, comes and goes. When I watch a picture, this hurt feeling is not there. Unreal. This discernment put into practice between real and unreal is Nididhyasana. What happens after Nididhyasana? Jnana, wisdom arrives. What if I fail? What if I struggle to do? What if I crawl? What if I am miserable, I am angry, I am punishing, revenging, or perhaps punishing, revenging myself with guilt? What if I cry? I'm depressed. Observe. Do they come and go? They are unreal. You like being an actor? Do you like people acting before you? You don't. Then why are you one? Why do we have to support so many unrealistic things in our life? Ubhayorapi drishtontaha tvanayostatvadarshibhihi. Both the statements are being perceived by wise people. They have declared them to be the two important statements that everyone, every being has to understand, that beingness alone is real. All other things are important. Important because they can't stay long. They are untrue. Same is with pleasure. Same is with entertainment, excitement. So we are not allowed to live all those things. Who said no? You're not living with chains around, but when chains start to dominate you, and then chains, when those shackles take the form of snakes and sting you, why are you crying? You're never in the shackles. You're bereft of all these shackles. You're free. You are almighty. You are imperishable. Sorry, I'm going a bit far. Please bear with me. When there are differences between that you see, like for starting, very lame thing I'm saying to you, very lame it is. You say you, right? You see you say you perceive you. When there is you, there is already Dvaita, there is already two. When there is two things in place, there is always confusion. This does not mean live free. This does not mean don't marry. This means when you start perceiving something other than I, there is trouble. It is not because of the other person. It is because of my perceiving me other than anything. Bear with me. I repeat again. When there is two in place, there is Dvaita. There's two forms. When there is only one, Advaita, there's nothing around, essentially away from you, away from I. Only I exist. Where is the trouble? Who can insult you? Who can make you feel terrible? Where is poverty? We talk about Himalayan sages who live for millions of years. There's this Kakabhushunda story that we see in Yoga Vashishta, where Vashishta, yes, it was Vashishta, where Vashishta Maharishi goes to a small place where he talks to a crow. And then while meeting the crow, he somehow stumbled upon something and got hit in his leg. And then asked us, "Oh, crow, you seem to be very effulgent." He asked a direct question, what is your age? How old are you? He says, I have seen 30 Brahmas. One Brahma itself, unimaginable. 30 Brahmas. He had been for 4,000s of centuries, which means. And then this Kakabhushunda, the crow, says, Vashishta, you have here come again for 26 times, stumbling upon the same thing, asking me the same question. We talk about parallel universe. We see those pictures. Yeah. How is this repeating? We are all one, essentially one. How can Akasha be destroyed? How can Akasha reform? How can space be destroyed? How can space be reformed again? You tell me, you answer me this question. If that is not possible, you dying is not possible. You, I mean, existence, the beingness will never die. What is the higher human purpose? Or I should rephrase this, the only human purpose of life is doing all the duties as the roles, as this crazy world is, crazy unrealistic world is, crazy unrealistic my form, name, body is, doing all those things, perceiving that beingness to be imperishable, to be me, to be I. There are three bodies that we talk about. One, sthula, the physical. Two, the astral. 3, the causal. If you have been my students of yoga, you would be knowing the 5 koshas of Taittiriya Upanishad. Annamaya kosha, the physical bodily layer. Manomaya kosha, pranamaya kosha, the energy body layer. Manomaya kosha, the mental body layer. Vijnanamaya kosha, the intellectual body layer. Anandamaya kosha, the sheath of bliss, what we call as. Stula, the gross body, includes Annamaya kosha, Manomaya, Pranamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha. The gross body includes your physical body, your mental body, and your energy. What? I thought energy is subtle. The vital energy that you have is a stula, is a gross frame. Okay. What is subtle then? Vijnanamaya kosha, the intelligence in you, is the subtle body. Now you agree? Yeah, definitely agree. Because intelligence is that which tells you real and unreal. Causal body, which makes us come again from where we are always there, is the Anandamaya kosha. You know what Taittiriya Upanishad says? Etadannamayamatmanamupasangramya edat pranamayamatmanamupasangramya edat manomayamatmanamupasangramya edat vijnanamayamatmanamupasangramya etat anandamayamatmanam upasangramya. To abide by the beingness, to abide by the reality, one should transform Annamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha, Pranamaya kosha, Vijnanamaya kosha, even the causal body, Anandamaya kosha. One should transcend, sorry for the wrong word, one should transcend all these 5. All these 3 bodies, gross, subtle, and the causal. Transcending again does not mean that you're going some skies above, you're going to stratosphere. No. Being in the same world, understanding the difference. That's why I get so worried about those people who talk about right and wrong so much. It's okay. Rules and regulations are just guidelines for our life. They can't be universally right and essentially wrong. Transcend. That which is time bound, that which is space bound, how can it be universally right? How can it be essentially wrong? Okay? Eating fish is wrong for me, and you will laugh at me. Yeah. Hence I say, abide by that principle which is not bound at all by space and time. Like Rama. Rama ate fish. I'm putting this in YouTube. I should be. Perhaps this will flood with sarcasms. Rama ate fish, but stood for truth. Why? Sita says, Dharmad artha prabhavate, Dharmat prabhavate sukham, Dharmena labhate sarvam, Dharmasaramidam jagat. Only through righteousness you can gain prosperity. People think otherwise, no? To gain income, anything can be done. Only through righteousness you can be peaceful. Only through righteousness you can get anything in this universe. Why? Righteousness is the core essence of this world. So rules and regulations can be relaxed. Go for higher principles which are unbound by space and time. Sorry, I digressed a bit. But this is how we have to live. Live righteously. Live doing all your duties. If duties abide by righteousness, but at the same point of time, like the hen who sees the entire world outside, is always has one notion of hatching the egg down. You always have that perception in your head, in your heart, strong. Abide by the real. Abide by the existence. Abide by the beingness. Bereft of all unrealistic, delusional thoughts, entities, come and go. Questions?